This is now the weather. It's been glorious sunshine all day, absolutely glorious, and now we've literally got it. It's absolutely hitting and missing. We've actually got, I don't know whether you can actually see it because it comes and goes. We've actually got hailstones. It's the middle of summer and we've got hailstones coming down. It's just absolutely incredible. You know what I mean? It's just come on literally about 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. And it's just absolutely incredible how it's going to turn out, what the weather's like in Britain. It's just mental. I love it. This is Britain for you.
Don't you want to learn to deal with fear? Don't you want to take the wheel and steer? Don't you wait another minute here? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Hey up guys, I've had to come out for a bit. I was starting to feel a little bit down in the house. I couldn't get training today because the gym shuts at 3 o'clock and I didn't finish work till like 1:30, 1:45, so by the time I get home and get changed, it's too late. I haven't got time to go into the gym and get a workout in. So I started feeling a little bit sort of down, a little bit thinking that I wasn't able to do that. It's sort of almost 8 o'clock at night now. It's still light out, as you can maybe see, because I'm in the car. I come for a drive and I decided that I would go for a run, basically, just to try and burn off some extra calories, because I've basically ate most of my meals, or all my meals for the day. I've hit 202 for protein, and I've hit over 260 for carbs, which was too much. I shouldn't have had as much as that, but yeah, that's why I've decided to come to you thinking I've basically went about 56, I believe, for the fats, so it's a little bit higher than what I prefer, but at the minute I just can't seem to keep my macros down too well, which is strange because normally I have problems actually hitting some of my macros, but the day I went over them and I thought to myself, well, I need to get out and do something in order to try and prepare it. I think you can probably hear in the background as well that my windscreen wipers are gone because it started raining when I headed out. Before I left the house it was blazing sunshine and I thought, yes, it'd be nice to get out there and have a nice little run while it's warm, or when it's starting to cool down because it's 8 o'clock at night, so I'll have a nice run. But obviously the great British weather's put a pair to that. It's absolutely pretty. It's just starting to calm down a little bit, but it was stopping down before. I don't know whether you'll be able to see, but it's like just it's still raining, but you know, it's not enough to put us off. I'll go out and I'll have me run. So I've picked a nice area where I know it fairly well. I've come to you a few times with my camera to take pictures. There's a nice lake further around. I don't know whether I'll be able to show you because obviously if it's raining I'm not going to get me phone out to take things. As I was like hoping that maybe when I was doing a bit of a run I would get my phone out and film a little bit of it for you so that you can see where I am and come with us on that little bit of a run. But as long as it's raining I'm not going to do that because my phone's not exactly waterproof. It's a Samsung S6 Edge Plus, so it's not the 7, because the 7 would have been a bit waterproof for us, but this one's not. So but I thought I would just come out and see if I can lift my spirits a bit more by going for a run. I've got my Canevos here, so I'm going to stick some music on. I'll probably listen to me music that I've got on my phone because I don't want to use up too much data by linking it to any data things while I'm running out here. So I'll have to just link and listen to some of the stuff I've got on my phone. Thankfully I've got some good music on there like Rob Bailey and what have you, and that'll help sort of power us along while I'm doing this, because I've now ran for a good few years now. I think it's been since I've actually been for a proper run, because I was having problems with shin splints and what have you, which because of the amount of weight I was carrying. Obviously now I'm sort of a bit lighter than what I was, so you know, I needed to do something, and obviously with my gym being shut I couldn't get in there, so I'm going to get myself out for a run and see what I feel like after that. Hopefully I'll feel a bit better, maybe a bit more perked up. But you know, I said I would keep it real with you guys, and that's exactly what I'm doing. You know, there's going to be ups and downs like there is for anybody, and I'm feeling a little bit down, so I'm going to get out here and exercise and see if I can lift myself up a bit with listening to new music, and for a run somewhere that's would have been a lovely run if it wasn't for the fact that it's raining. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll talk to you again soon, guys. Thanks a lot for those that stick with us and believe in us, and I can't say it's a thing because there's not many views at the moment. Hopefully that'll pick up and I'll have more people watching us and more people sort of helping us to get through all this stuff and helping us to get to where I need to be, where I want to be, where I'm going to be. That's the middle of that, where I'm going to be. I'm going to get there. I can't let any doubt sink in at all. I'm going to get there. There's nothing sure of that. I will get there. I will get into good shape. It may take us a long time, but I'm going to get there. It's already took us longer than I'd hoped for, but also, I have to set my sights on that real thingy that it's going to take a long time. I had a massive gut. It's coming down slowly but surely, and it's still going to take a lot longer to get to where I want it to be, but I will get there, and I will have a really, really good body that I can be proud of. The genetics I'm fighting is quite immense. My mum is a big woman, beautiful woman, fantastic woman, but she's a big woman. My sister, again, she's reason of that, beautiful person, beautiful woman, just big. And my dad, when he was alive, he was the greatest man I ever knew. He really was. He would do anything for anybody. But he also, again, he had a pot belly. He wasn't a big bloke. He wasn't massively fat, but he did have a big belly. And I think that's where my disposition for that came from. He also gave us one blessing: big calves. I very rarely train my calves, and my calves are massive. If I remember on, I'll maybe just show a picture. I mean, they're not cut or they're not sort of looking in great shape, because none of us does, but they're big. And that's why I barely ever train them, because I don't want them getting any bigger. They'll already sort of overpower my thighs. So, but this weather's calming down a bit more, so I'm going to get out there and get it done now. Otherwise, I'll just sit in the car and blabber on for God knows how long. So, catch you soon, guys. And even on my mind, quite a bit back there was telling us it was time to knock it on the head and walk. Everybody was just saying, one more, just one more, keep going a little bit more. This is what's doing you good. This is why you're going to be helping yourself to get into that shape you want to be in. And the beast just said, fuck you, boy, keep going. I ain't fucking finished with you yet. You will go till you fucking, till I say you're finished. Now move it. And I've kept going. I'm going to be slowing down to a walk soon though, because I'm almost back at the car. So I need that little bit of chance to cool down. But you can see it's raining again now. Maybe as it was before, I don't know, because I was like in amongst the trees and I had protection of the trees. But I'm going to knock this off now and I'll see you back at the car. So, as you can see, guys, I'm back to the car. That took just under an hour to do. I'm knackered, but I feel a lot better sort of in myself for doing the run, getting out there instead of being lazy and sitting on my horse and being out. I had the choice to be like the rest of my family and stay in the house where it's dry and warm and just watch telly and not feel that great, or come with you, do this and feel a bit better, which is what I do. I feel a bit better for it. my unconscious mind hasn't brought to the front why I felt down in the first place. Hasn't, I think, which is what I was hoping it would do. So it obviously doesn't feel that I'm ready to deal with that issue, whatever it happens to be, just yet. Otherwise it would have brought it to the forefront and there is start working through it. But that's just pushing myself. It appeared to him when my sort of body was wanting to quit, my mind was ready to quit, to keep pushing myself beyond that. Felt good. Let the beast take over and just keep us going. When everything was telling us to stop and just have a walk. Yeah, I kept on going, I kept on going, I kept on going. And that's what it's all about. That's what you've got to do. Yeah, you've got to keep pushing yourself. You've got to keep on forcing yourself forward even when you don't feel like it at times. Because at the end of the day I could have sat in the house, sat on my horse, ate more, felt some real glorious satisfaction and felt full and, you know, felt good for that short period of time. And then when the guilt kicked in, as it inevitably would have done, I would have started feeling like shit. And I would have felt probably 4 or 5 times as bad as what I do now. Right now I feel good because I've pushed myself, I've went out and done it. I know I'll be in a calorie deficit. I know I could go home if I want to and I could eat a little bit, not too much, but I can eat a little bit and know that I'll still be well under my macros, because that's bound to have burnt off a few. I don't know how many, I'll work that out shortly, put it into my fitness pal and work out exactly how much I'll have burnt off. But I will certainly have burnt off quite a bit for running like that for an hour. So I do know that my body is going to regret it tomorrow. That's for freaking sure. It'll probably actually regret it later on tonight when I try and get up and go to bed. But for now I feel great. I mean, much better if I haven't done it. So guys, you know, you gotta keep pushing yourself every now and again. You gotta keep going even when your body's saying it doesn't want to. You know, because that's the only way you're gonna get to where you want to be in life. Yeah, where I want to be is better than what I am now, much better than what I am now, and the only way I'm going to get there is to keep on persevering, keep on going, even when everything's screaming to stop. You know, when my mind is telling us just quit and didn't bother doing it anymore, which I've done a number of times in the past because I've had no incentive to keep us going, bar the fact that, you know, I could look a bit better. Now, because I'm doing it on YouTube and I'm putting it on YouTube, and even though there's not many people watching just yet, I know with the deep down in my heart that there's going to be others that'll come across it and it'll start to pick up, and maybe a lot of people will start to realise, you know, that especially if they're overweight or if they've got a pot belly like what I've got, that, you know, it can be done. At 40, at 45, at 50, and beyond, it can be done. You can still bring it down, you can still get into better shape. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself to a point where I've got a body that a 20 or 30 year old would be freaking proud to have. Yeah, that I'm gonna be getting compliments of the younger guys saying, fuck me, I wish I could look as good as that. Yeah, and I'll be able to say, you could, but it takes a lot of dedication. For you, it might not be as hard work as what it is for me. Yeah, if you're a younger guy, because you'll probably have the metabolism in order to burn it off much quicker. Yeah, I've got a slow metabolism. I don't even know if my testosterone levels are good enough to be helping us out or whether they're hindering us. You know, it's something again that perhaps I'm going to end up having to look into at some point. But for now, yeah, I've got my appointment on Tuesday, which is now Saturday. I've got my appointment on Tuesday to go and have the massage done. And I'm partly looking forward to it in order to see if it does the trick, but I'm also not looking forward to it because I know if I get the deep tissue one, which is what I'm looking into getting, yeah, if that's what the bloke says that I really could do with, and that's what I'll go with. I'm not looking forward to the pain that I'll be in, yeah, because it will be painful. But it needs to be done, and it's going to be done, just like tonight needed to be done, and I've done it. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys, you know. Go for it. Go for it with everything you've got. Give it your heart and your soul. and eventually it will pay off. May not be today that it'll pay off, may not even be tomorrow, but you'll get there if you just keep on doing it and keep on doing it and keep on doing it. Slow but steady progress beats out any day of the week the fast progress, because you make fast progress, you can backslide very, very fast just as quickly. So let's just keep this going. Nice slow progress. We'll get where we want to be. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate those that are watching, and for anyone else that joins and starts watching, yeah, stick with us and see how this goes and see just how much of a change there is over a period of time. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you lots. Take care. Keep on going. Keep on motoring on. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like button, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon.
The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf.